Alright, so you must have the chart book with you, right? Now, why I am discussing this topic from my chart book? Because I believe the chart I have made is better than the chart of institute. Okay, that is more easy, better to understand. Okay, now try to understand. First of all, what is contract modification? What is contract modification? Now this is not a new thing for you, because under leases also we have understood the lease modification. Under share-based payment transactions, Indas 102, we understood the modifications. What is modification? Change in the scope. Under financial instrument, we understood the modifications. Modification means change in the scope of the contract, change in the price of the contract. Understood? Especially the change in the scope of the contract. Suppose initially there was a contract with a customer that I will provide to my customer 50 computer laptops, 50 laptops. I will provide him 50 laptops. The transaction price of first one laptop will be 50,000 each. Now, the delivery will be in parts. The delivery will be in 2 parts, 25. When I delivered the first 25 laptops, after the delivery of first 25 laptops, customer came to me and asked for another 30 laptops. That means the original one are 50, but another 30 laptops. Same configuration, same thing, everything is same. But now customer is asking me for more discount. Why? Because he is giving me more business. So customer is asking me more discount. Now, can this 30 additional laptops contract be treated as a separate one, or it is a part of the main contract? Next example. I am just giving you examples, but I am not telling you any answer of this. I am not giving you any solution. Next, there was a contract to deliver 50 number of laptops in 2 parts, 25. Customer came to me after first delivery of 25. Customer came to me that he doesn't need the rest 25 laptops. Instead, he needs 25 laptops of some other configuration, of some other company, of some high configuration. The configuration was initially decided, but now he needs the next 25 laptops. He doesn't need that, and instead of them, he needs 25 laptops of another category, another company, another configuration, some other prices involved. Understood or not? Clear or not? Third case. There was a contract. There was a construction contract service. I have entered into a contract with my customer. I will construct a residential house. A 4 BHK duplex residential house in a customer owned land. Okay. All the terms were decided. The amount agreed to be paid to me, to be charged from the customer was, let us say, 1 crore, 1 CR. Now, in the mid of the work, customer came to me, like I told my customer that it will take 2 years to complete the construction. Now, in the mid of the work, customer came to me after 6 months and said that in addition to this construction service, he needs to build one parking area also on the very next land situated with the same construction building. So now he needs additional construction service from me, like the parking area, the park, the swimming pool, or he needs some additional services. What to do? Basically, contract modification, here we can understand contract modification is a change in the contract scope or price or both. Change here means increase in the scope, decrease in the scope, or adding some different goods and services. In other words, when you add certain goods or services or you provide some additional discount, you are effectively dealing with the contract modification. 115 set different accounting methods for individual contract modification depending on certain conditions. Now 115 has given us some conditions. Now these conditions are prescribed here. I will not discuss this. You can if after entire discussion you can read the same also, read this also, but I will discuss the same through my chart. Okay. Contract modification. I have created three different situations under contract modifications. I have created three different situations. I have created three different situations. Now the situation one. Distinct goods and services are added at standalone selling price. Distinct goods and services are added at standalone selling price. Distinct goods and services are added at standalone selling price. Now what is this? First of all, what do you mean by distinct goods and services? What do you mean by standalone selling price? Now there are two different things. First of all, I need to talk about on distinct goods and services and standalone selling price. Distinct means totally different. Totally different. Distinct goods and services. That means the goods and services which are part of the original contract are totally different from these additional goods and services. Like suppose customer came to me in that laptop wala example. Customer agreed with the customer to supply 50 number of laptops in two deliveries, 25. Now after first delivery of 25, customer came and asked for CCTV camera. Now he needs 50 laptop. He needs 50 laptop. Still, but once again customer came to me and asked for CCTV camera. 100 number of CCTV camera he required. Same customer, he required 100 number of CCTV camera. I offered the price for that camera, and the price is not affected because of the original contract. The price is not affected. Since the customer is already purchased 50 laptops from me, that doesn't mean that I have given him some additional super discount on CCTV camera. Not like that. So basically, is CCTV camera and computer laptop both are separate, distinct? Yes, distinct. Second, the price of CCTV camera which is offered by me and accepted by the customer is the standalone price of the camera only? Yes, because at the same price I used to sell these camera to other customers also. So the price is standalone price. It is not affected because of the original contract. Wow, very good. So if the same customer came to me, asked for another goods and services, such goods and services are distinct from the original contract and the agreed price is the standalone price for that distinct goods and services, then simply treat this as a separate contract. Do not disturb the original contract. Try to understand. Do not disturb the original contract of computer laptop. The contract of supplying 50 laptops, even though it is not yet completed, this contract is a separate contract, and contract of supplying CCTV camera is a separate contract. Treat the modification as a separate contract. This is a new contract, not a modification. Technically, it is a new contract. It is not a modification. There is only one thing, that customer is a common. All other things are different. The goods and services are different. Even the prices are not a standalone price. Now, there will be two separate contracts. Very simple situation, I think. It's a very simple situation. If the same customer came to you, even though you haven't fulfilled the first contract properly, completed the first contract, but the same customer came to you and asked for additional goods and services, such additional goods and services, suppose, are the distinct from the original goods and services involved in the original contract, and the price is also the standalone price, treat the same as a separate contract. Understood or not? First situation, simple, clear, understood, any doubt? Obviously no. Now, situation number 2. Now, situation number 2 and 3 are most important situations. We have 2-3 questions on these 2 situations also. So, I want you people to read the situation 2 first of all, not situation 3. Just read the situation 2 first of all, and then we'll discuss. Yes. Have you read that? Simple. Take the same example. Original contract of supplying 50 laptops. Delivery to be made in 2 installments. 25 laptops first and then 25 laptops. Okay. Suppose I have delivered first 25 laptops to my customer. My customer came after the first delivery. My customer came and he ordered me 100 CCTV cameras, but this time he asked me for some super additional discount. Why? Because he have already purchased 50 laptops, he have already given me the business, so now he wants a special treatment. Basically, he needs a special treatment. So I have allowed him a super discount on the camera, on the CCTV camera, and the CCTV camera, the price at which the CCTV camera is being sold to my customer is not the standalone selling price, is not at the standalone selling price. If the same camera would have been sold to some other customers, definitely the price would be higher. Now, this is the example. Distinct goods and services are added, but not at the standalone selling price. Why? Because the contract is affected. The contract of CCTV camera, the price is affected because of the original contract. Now, the original contract is involved in this second contract. What to do? In that case, our Indas 115 says that as far as your original contract of 50 laptops was concerned, out of which you have already supplied 25 now, and if you have supplied 25, so you must have booked the revenue of for 25 laptops. So terminate the contract, terminate the original contract. Yes, terminate the original contract, create a new contract to supply 2 different things. 25 laptops which were remaining in the original contract and 100 CCTV camera. Now try to understand. Indas 115 says, since the standalone price was affected, the standalone price of additional goods was affected, you need to terminate the original contract even though all the goods and services are not yet delivered from the original contract. Terminate the original contract. The revenue which was already booked from that original contract, no need to adjust that revenue, no need to touch that revenue. Okay, all right. Suppose I have already recognized revenue in respect of 25 laptops. Understood or not? Understood or not? Now leave that, terminate the original contract. Now create a new contract. In that contract, there are 2 performance obligations. The one is to supply 25 laptops from original contract, supply original laptop. Understood? Supply of 25 more laptops and supply of 100 CCTV cameras. Understood or not? Make a new contract. Make a new contract. So what is written? Terminate the original contract. That is, we shall assume that original contract is over as on the date of modification and goods and supplied till date are done. Sir, but we haven't supplied all the goods and services. Not an issue. Create a new contract and whatever the pending goods and services are which are to be supplied will become a part of the new contract. Revenue already recognized shall not be adjusted. Okay, no need to disturb any revenue which is already recognized. Now create a new contract for remaining goods and services to be supplied, even though it includes old goods and service still to be supplied from the original contract. Prospective treatment for new contract. Prospective treatment for the new contract. Now we must have one example on that. Yes, we have the example on this. Please look at the example. Look at the example. Original contract to supply 50 laptops. To supply 50 laptops, the price was 30,000 each. The price was 30,000 each. 20 already supplied, out of which 20 laptops have been supplied already. So this is the original contract. The price is 30,000 each. Now, same customer came to buy 100 AC, air conditioning equipments, 100 AC at 34,000 each, and this 34,000 is not the standalone selling price. Obviously, AC are distinct from laptop, so the situation 2 exists, but not at the standalone selling price. Okay. Now what will you do? See, when we have supplied 20 laptops already, we must have booked the revenue on 20 laptops at the rate of 30,000. So we have already booked the revenue of 6 lakh rupees. We have already booked the revenue of 6 lakh rupees. Fine. Now terminate the original contract. Like forget about the original contract. Okay, you have booked the revenue of 6 lakh rupees. Okay, all right, 20 laptops delivered. Fine. Original contract khatam. That means over. Now make a new contract. Make a new contract to supply 30 laptops and 100 ACs. Now what is the price of that contract? 30 laptops at 30,000 each. That means 9 lakh, and 100 laptops at 34,000 each. That means 3 crore 40 lakhs. So overall 34,000 into 100 now. So it is 34 lakhs, sorry, 34 lakh plus 9 lakhs. So 43 lakhs. Now 43 lakhs. How to bifurcate this 43 lakh? I need to bifurcate this entire consideration of 43 lakh into 30 laptops and 100 ACs. Why? Because I can't do like this, that 9 lakh is only for 30 laptops and 34 lakh is only for AC. For AC, this 34,000 is not the fair value. For AC, this 34,000 is not the fair value. I can say that I have already collected some consideration of AC in my laptop. I can say this because the consideration of AC is affected. This is a super discounted price. This 34,000 is a super discounted price. So I can say that some amount of AC I have already collected in the form of laptop. So what I need to do? I need to bifurcate this 43 lakh into 2 parts. How much for AC and how much for laptop? How much for AC and how much for laptop? It is 40:10.5. Now what is this 40:10.5? Suppose the standalone price of AC was 40,000. Suppose the standalone price of AC was 40,000 and suppose the standalone price of laptop was 35,000. Suppose the standalone price of 40,000 and suppose the standalone price of AC and laptop was 40,000 and 35,000. What to do? I have calculated the weighted average prices. So 40,000 into 100, it becomes 40 lakhs. 35,000 into 30, it becomes 10 lakh 50,000. So this 40:10.5 becomes the ratio to allocate this 43 lakh. What I need to do? I need to allocate this 43 lakh into the AC part, AC wala supply, and the laptop supply. So I have allocated this 43 lakh into 2 parts. 40:10.5. So 34 lakh 5,940 becomes the value of AC supply, and 8 lakh 94,059 becomes the value of laptop supply. If we divide it by number of units, the per unit value becomes 34,059 rupees and 29,802 rupees. That means 59 rupees extra. 59 rupees extra I have already collected from my what I can say, from my laptop supply. So what I need to do? The price per AC will become this for my recognition purpose. See, I am not charging these prices from my customer. Try to understand. I have charged 34,000 from my customer and 30,000 from my customer for the laptop. But I will record the AC sale and laptop sale at these rates only. Suppose now out of 30 laptops, I have supplied 10 more laptops. So the sale for 10 more laptops will be booked at 29,802. Suppose out of 100 AC, I have supplied 40 ACs in first lot. So I will book the sale of 40 AC at this rate only. This is the thing I wanted to tell you. Whether I have disturbed the earlier recognized revenue? No. That was the revenue from original contract. The original contract has been terminated. That's all. Understood? So what we need to do? We need to make a calculation like this. So no need to disturb the earlier recognized revenue, terminate the original contract, make a new contract. In that new contract, there may be more than one performance obligations like AC and laptop. Now calculate the revised rates for those performance obligations. How to calculate? Based on the ratio of standalone selling prices. Simple. The total consideration to be subdivided in the ratio of standalone selling prices. Simply. So do you want to write this? Do you want to write this? Of course, sir, yes. So here it is. You can write this. You can write this right now. All right. You can write this right now. I'll change the page. Count from 1 to 5. Then I'll change the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. The next. All right. So this was a contract modification where distinct goods and services were added but not at standalone selling. The standalone selling price was affected. So these are the two situations. Situation 1 was very simple. Situation 2, yes, situation 2 was very interesting. All right. Distinct goods and services were added but not at standalone selling price. So we can say in our example, we can say that the price at which we are offering the AC, that is 34,000, is a super discounted value. Technically, some of the price of AC we have already charged in the form of laptop sale. So that is the reason we are doing this kind of working. All right. So situation 1 done, situation 2 done. What is situation number 3? What about situation number 3? What about situation number 3? So once again, you have to read the same and I will discuss them. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. All right. Situation number 3. Distinct goods are added, not standalone selling price was the situation number 2. Same goods are added, are increased or decreased, no distinct goods and services. The goods and services are not distinct. Like original contract was to supply the laptop, 50 number of laptops. After supplying the first lot of 25, customer came to me, asked for another 30 or reduces the 10. Like came to me, asked that now he doesn't need rest 25 or out of rest 25 he doesn't need 10, he need only 15. Decrease or increase with or without the standalone selling price. Here the relevance of selling price, standalone selling price doesn't matter. Whether the selling price may be standalone or not, if the goods and services are added or decreased which are not distinct, simply the situation 3 will work. So you can say the situation 1 and 2 are similar, the situation 1 and 2 are for distinct goods and services. The situation 3 is for the goods and services which are not distinct. Now, modify the existing contract with such increase or decrease on a cumulative basis. My God. In the second situation, you need to terminate the original contract. Third situation, need to adjust the original contract only. No need to make a new contract. In the second situation, already recognized revenue was not to be disturbed, was not to be adjusted. But in this situation, already recognized revenue needs to be adjusted. So original contract needs to be changed. Modify the existing contract with such increase decrease on a cumulative basis. Any recognized revenue recognized shall be adjusted with a retrospective effect. What is that retrospective effect? Simply, suppose there is a contract to supply, there was an original contract to supply 50 laptops. After some time, customer came to me and asked for another 30 laptops of same configuration. The price may or may not be standalone. Okay, now what to do? I have already supplied 25 laptops, so I must have recognized the revenue in respect of 25 laptops. Okay, now how many laptops need to be supplied? 25 once again, but customer came to me and asked for another 30, so 25 plus 30, it becomes 55. The price may or may not be changed. So what I should need to do? I would think that if same 30 additional laptops would be a part of original contract initially, suppose the original contract would be of 80, what should be the revenue to be recognized till date? Simple. The idea is, if the added goods or services, that means the additional 30, could have become part of the contract at inception only, then how much revenue would have been recognized till date? Simple. Retrospective effect will be given in the existing contract, also known as cumulative catch-up approach. Now for this, we have one more example. See this. This is the example. No need to take the screenshot right now. Please understand that, and then when you pause the lecture, take the screenshot. So there was an original contract to supply 50 laptops at 30,000 per unit. Already supplied 20 laptops and recognized the revenue on 20 at 6 lakh rupees. Okay, understood. Customer came and asked to supply additional 15 laptop, 15. So initially 50 minus 20 supplied. So rest to be supplied are 30 plus 15, 45. Now 45 at negotiated price of 28,000. Okay, the price of next 15 laptop is affected, 28. Okay. Suppose this 15 would have become part of the original contract at inception only. The original contract would be of 50 plus 15, 65. So now we'll make a cumulative catch-up working. How the cumulative working will be done? Cumulative working means retrospective working. Original contract of 50 at 30,000 each. So it is 15 lakh revenue, overall consideration, not revenue. 15 new laptop at 28,000 each. So it becomes 4.2 lakh consideration. So the total transaction price is 19 lakh 20,000. And the 19 lakh 20,000 divided by 45 number of laptops, they are not distinct, na? So 1920 divided by 50, 65, it becomes 29,538, the revenue which we should recognize till date. Revenue that could have been recognized till date on 20 laptops. It should be 5,90,760, and the amount of revenue we have already recognized is 6 lakh. So now we need to reverse the revenue. Reversal of revenue by 9240. We need to reverse the revenue. We can say that we have recognized the excess revenue. This revenue will be recognized after some time when we will supply the further laptops. Now, when we will supply the further laptops, the price per unit at which we need to book the revenue will be 29,530, the weighted average price. This is basically what we call the weighted average price. This is called retrospective working, the cumulative catch-up approach. So if you compare the situation 2 with situation 3, under situation 2, the prospective treatment was given. Under situation 3, the retrospective treatment was given. Why? Because the goods and services added are not distinct. So yes, now the situation is crystal clear. You can write this, and we'll further discuss some questions. You can write this. Okay, take the screenshot. One, two, three, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This was modification.